Hi and welcome back. So in today's video we are going to be painting beautiful trees on top of it, as it's a sunset view, so everything that would be visible will be very dark in shade to get that realistic sunset look. This is important that we are going to be making all the trees and everything very darker in color. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be mixing this blue and the crimson red. Now this is absolutely optional. In case you want to use the burnt sienna color or even black color, you can go ahead and use it, but I would recommend, if in case you can just mix both of them, it's going to give a very beautiful, very deep purplish or a very dark color, very close to black and brown. So that's going to look very beautiful. So at this stage I'm just trying to define the background, just small tiny mountains and bushes and trees. And also by using the tip of my brush, I'm also defining the trees, like where I want the trees to be. So this is very important that you can use this color. At this stage, it does not have to be how exactly I'm doing. You can create the trees anywhere you want, taller ones, smaller ones, but just one thing you can remember is make them of different sizes so that they look more real. Alright, so just by using the tip of my brush, I created the center line for the tree. In case at this point of time you're not very confident in drawing these fine lines, please use a fine liner brush or round brush number 0 and do that. Once that was done, I switched over to a small flat brush and I'm applying this crimson red color on the background. Now because this is a very beautiful sunset view, we just want to create an illusion of all those beautiful colors. That's the reason I applied it on the background. This will look very pretty when all the trees and everything will come on top. Then because the line was very prominent, we also have to blend it. For that, either you can use yellow color, so it's just gonna help you in beautiful blending and it will come close to the orange shade. Or you can wash your brush and create smooth blending there by using a moist brush as well. So that's very simple. You just have to get this color right on the background. And now I'm just going to be picking up some color on the tip of my flat brush. Now you can always use a fine pointed flat brush as well, or even a round brush number 0 to get these kind of finer edges and lines. Now we are creating a pine tree which is going to be very narrower on the top, and when it comes downwards it's going to be a little wide. So that's very simple. We're just going to be trying to achieve that kind of look. And again, I'll recommend, if in case you're not very confident of using this flat brush, please go ahead and create the top point, which is going to be a little important, by using round brush number 0 so that it can get those fine lines there. Alright, I'm using the same brush. By using the tip of the brush, I'm able to achieve this kind of left and right beautiful shape of my pine tree. So yes, I'm just going to be doing that in stage 1. I'm just creating the base, and maybe later we can add more leaves and add something that we want to add on the top. So let's create the trees first. And now comes the fun part where we're going to be adding the reflection of these trees on water. So it's going to be a mirror image. Whatever we see there, it's going to be very similar on the water as well. So I mix some water to my brush because I want it to move very smoothly. At the same time, the reflections won't be that dark when they fall on water. So I'm just trying to create this kind of reflection, trying to copy the shape and size of the image that we see on top. So just trying to recreate or replicate everything again back on the water again. Just by accident I spilled that drop of color there, and that's not required, so I just picked up this clean flat brush and it just soaked in all the color. So sometimes it's very easy to clear your mistakes. In case they're still moist, they're always doable. So something like this happens with you, you can also pick up the color just by using a separate flat brush. You can always flip your sheet, like you can just put this painting upside down so that it becomes more easy for you to paint. In case you're not feeling very confident, you don't have to just put your sheet like this. You can just completely flip it to get those edges and those points right. Also at this stage, I'm using the same flat brush, and whatever color was present in the brush, basically I'm using a lot of water. And of course it does not have to be like dripping from the brush, just glazing it there to add all those clouds and try to replicate the entire image what we see in the top, like the sky can be made on the water level as well. So we are trying to create the illusion of those cloud reflection falling on water. So now again I mix some white and crimson red and trying to replicate the clouds exactly how they are on top. Here we'll be making the sun area, and as we can see on top area, it's very bright and vibrant. So first up, I'm just going to be adding some more lemon yellow shade so that it just looks like that. And it can be a little uneven because this reflection is also flowing along with water. So you know, it can have certain moves and those beautiful texture on the corner area which is not exactly smooth as we see on the sky level. So I'm just trying to create this lemon yellow base first, and when it will dry completely, then I'll be adding sun on the center later. So in order to make your sun stand out and look very vibrant, you can always first have the border of lemon yellow color, and then on the center area you can add this white color, and you can see the effect. You know, it looks very bright, it looks like rays coming out from the sun. So this is something that you can always keep in mind while creating lights. And now we'll just go on top of it on the corner end to create some more leaves and just finish the entire look of the painting. So now again I'm trying to recreate and replicate whatever I see on top of it. So while I was doing that, I realized that this tree, which we are seeing only the smaller part on top corner, will be a massive tree in the background. So a lot of purple shade can come over here and the reflections can be seen. So I added this light purple shade here, which is again a mix of white, blue and crimson red color. So you can always use a mauve color if you have in your colors, and if you already have that color tube with you, so you can directly use a mauve or a purple shade. So yeah, I did that. I will be lightening down this shade because this is too dark for me. So again on the top, I'll go back again and create some more purple clouds because I was just liking the color combination, so I added more of them. Here I'm also adding the reflection of sun falling on the tree area. So these basic detailings are very minute, but they add a lot of difference to the painting. And now we'll be adding more detailings on the top tip area. This is important to give the final look to our tree. So I'm using this kind of very tiny small flat brush, just using the tip of it. You can always use round brush number 0 in order to get fine ends there. So this is it. This is the final look of the painting, and luckily this time my paper didn't tear off because I used the same method that I shared with you in class 1, that you can first apply it on the table or just use a blow dryer while peeling it off so that this one does not tear off. Alright, so this is the final look of the painting. I hope you enjoyed making this with me, and in case you plan to recreate it, then do share them with me. And the next class is going to be some important tips and tricks that will help you in making this painting easily, so you can join me there. Till then, take care and thanks for watching. Bye!